Hello, friends. Dr. Ken Berry here. Welcome back to the next edition of Monday Night Live. My beautiful partner, boss, and assistant, Neisha Loves It, will be joining us momentarily. She's currently 35 weeks pregnant, and I'm told that when you are 35 weeks pregnant, when nature calls, you have to listen. So she'll be with us momentarily. She's doing well. Baby's growing fine. We're going to have a bump update later tonight. I know a lot of you guys have been loving the bump updates to see where we're at in the process. Almost 35 weeks. And so we're getting very excited, a little nervous. We have our bag packed just in case. Before I went live, I saw a couple of super chats, one from Sonny. Sonny said, how high does your cholesterol have to go before you're worried about it? And what do you do about it, if anything? So, Sonny, so much of the cholesterol research has been muddied by the money from Big Pharma that currently we don't really know. It looks like from research that we've been able to rescue from being disappeared down the memory hole, that having a higher cholesterol level is actually protective. Can seemingly give you a longer life and give you at least some degree of protection against cancer. And so more and more healthcare providers are no longer believe that having high cholesterol is actually dangerous or bad. There she is, Captain America, Neisha Solis-Berry. Hi, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Still pregnant.
Are you sure? Yeah, still pregnant. Right. We get a bump update tonight, right?
Sure.
Okay, good deal. And then we had another super chat from Angie. Thank you, Angie, for that. She said, what do you have to say about the Mayo Clinic now coming out with their own version of the ketogenic diet? And what do you think I have to say about that? Of course, they're still vilifying and denigrating bacon, of course. But they are now coming out and saying, yes, a high-fat, low-carbohydrate diet actually helps with weight loss and can help lower your risk of having a heart attack. The Mayo Clinic has an article on their website right now that says that very thing. And they're right. A low-carb, high-fat diet can absolutely protect you from heart attack and stroke, and will help you lose weight and will help reverse type 2 diabetes and many other metabolic issues. You guys may or may not know, and I want all you guys to know this, so listen carefully. The American Diabetes Association now has a low carbohydrate or a very low carbohydrate diet in their official dietary guidelines. So the manual that every doctor should print out and read, which many don't, they actually say a low carb diet, a very low carb diet, is a viable dietary option for people with type 2 diabetes. And the American Heart Association is now saying in their official publication that a very low carbohydrate diet is a viable therapeutic dietary intervention for people with heart disease and type 2 diabetes. So all of the big dogs are coming on board now. It is all of you guys, all of us together as a group, as a tribe, as a movement on this journey together have made so much noise and have shown the American Diabetes Heart Association, Mayo Clinic, WebMD, and all the other big guys. We've shown them that basically what they're saying is stupid. And they've quickly started to back away from the low-fat, high-carb, lots of whole grains. They're backing away from that very quickly now. It's starting to speed up. We're getting very close to the tipping point where it becomes self-evident that if you're overweight or have type 2 diabetes, keto's the way. There's just you can't argue that. It's physiology. So, Neisha.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Heat index was 107 here today.
It was hot AF.
The real temp was 93. Humidity was like 80%. It's going to be that way all week.
Yeah, I was outside.
So I'm great.
I moved the sheep today, and it was hot. So I came in the house and hung out with my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Neisha drinking? This is Topo Chico. If I'm not drinking Topo Chico, then I'm drinking electrolytes.
Yeah. I've got Topo Chico over ice in my stainless steel cup. So drinking out of glass, drinking out of stainless steel.
Yeah, we try to drink in glass or steel most of the time. Mitzi, thank you. I've pinned that comment to the top if you're interested in reading the Mayo Clinic article.
Yeah.
Is the pinned comment.
Mitzi, isn't this incredible? Even 2 years ago, the Mayo Clinic was steadily putting out article after article after article. Oh, keto's bad. Keto, it might be dangerous. It could kill you. Oh, no, you need to eat Mediterranean. You need to eat lots of whole grains. Make this fruit juice smoothie. And now, all of a sudden, the Mayo Clinic has tripped and fallen and bumped its head and is now recommending a ketogenic diet.
All right. Raz says, hey there, I'd love to know how keto affects congestive heart failure and post-stroke patients. Also, can it help prevent strokes and heart attacks?
Yeah, that's why the Mayo Clinic, the ADA, and the AHA are now recommending it as a viable therapeutic intervention, is because it can help prevent heart attacks and strokes. Now, if any of you guys have already had a heart attack or a stroke, or you have some degree of heart failure, you are still a human being, and you still need to eat a proper human diet, which is low-carb, keto, ketovore, carnivore, somewhere on that spectrum. Are you full of baby?
Oh, y'all, I'm so pregnant. I don't know how there's any room for her. I got 5 more, give or take, whatever, weeks left. I don't know where this kid's going to go. I don't know.
She pregnant are. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. She pregnant are. Ding, ding. Okay, so
Stephanie wants to know, she just wants to tell you, been recommending your channel to personal patients, psych at the St. MH hospital I work at. Electrolytes, sodium still make me swell. Help.
Keep doing what you're doing, Stephanie. Make sure that you've seen a good doctor and had your heart, your kidneys, and your liver thoroughly checked out. There may be an undiagnosed medical condition that would explain the persistent edema that you seem to be suffering from. It's certainly not from eating a proper human diet and getting salt to taste in your diet.
Cynthia says, collagen type 2 supplements, are they worth the money for improving joint health?
Cynthia, there's no credible research that shows that wasting your money on a collagen supplement of any kind is going to do anything for you over and above what just eating fatty meat, eating eggs, eating the gristle off the end of your chicken bone, eating the gristle in your steak, eating the membrane on the back of your ribs, eating the skin of the salmon. These are where you get collagen building blocks from. You don't need to spend money on a collagen supplement.
Neon, I saw this question a while ago, so I want to address it. Neon Alex, thoughts on why carnivore makes mental health PMS symptoms worse? My physical symptoms are fine, but my mental is 100 times worse. I would suggest you make sure you're getting enough fat.
And don't portion control.
Don't portion control, but make sure you get enough fat. A lot of people that go carnivore focus on the protein, which is important too. But make sure you get enough fat. What I would suggest is a 1-to-1 fat to protein ratio, grams to grams.
At least.
Yep. Make sure that your fats are coming from animal sources. So butter, ghee, duck fat, lard.
Yeah, and all the fat that comes attached.
Yeah, and all the fat attached.
If you eat eggs, do not throw away a single yolk. If anything, throw away a white. Eat all the yolks.
For mental symptoms, you definitely need that fat. So I'm not saying you're doing it on purpose, but a lot of people that go from keto to carnivore bring that fat macro down without really thinking about it. And it's very important, especially if you're having PMS, PMDD, or any mental issues.
And also, Neon Alex, I have an interview on this channel with Dr. Chris Palmer, who's a Harvard-educated psychiatrist, and also with Dr. Georgia Eade, who's also a psychiatrist. And both of these very experienced board-certified psychiatrists have actually found that keto, ketovore, carnivore improves many mental health issues drastically.
As long as you're getting your fat.
Exactly. Okay. Exactly.
Not just any fat. MCT oil's not as good from these psychologists. Georgia Eade has a great blog.
Yes.
Where she has lots of research articles. She's written many, many things, and she's done several interviews, and we're trying to get her to start a YouTube channel, but I don't know that she has.
Kim Howerton is one of our moderators tonight. Thank you so much for doing this, Kimmy. Will you post a link in the chat with Dr. Eade's blog, the web address, please. Thank you very much.
If you drink Topo Chico, you know.
Yeah, Topo Chico is going to make you burp. Topo Chico is now owned by Coca-Cola. If we can buy another sparkling water, we do. But if it's either Topo Chico or sink water, I'm going to get Topo Chico.
I like Topo Chico. Listen, I fight the good fight, but I like Topo Chico. Okay, it's a good product.
It is.
B. Thomas says, my HDL is staying super low in the mid-20s. I'm eating Ketovore. However, my doctor still has me on statins due to a stent and triglycerides. How can you get those HDL numbers up?
Yeah. So if your triglycerides are still high, B. Thomas, then you're still eating too many carbohydrates for your personal physiology. I would encourage you to do at least 90 days of beef, butter, bacon, and eggs and lift heavy things 2 or 3 days out of each week, and then go back to your doctor in 3 months and have your lipid panel rechecked. And I think that you'll be very pleased with your results. Has anybody used Ketovore, Carnivore to get your triglycerides back down to normal or very low normal? I want you to put it in the comments if you've used it. I'm going to start doing that because people think eating lots of fat's going to make your triglycerides go up. No, it actually fixes your triglycerides when you eat low carb enough. You guys tell your story in the comments. People love to read it, and it's very helpful for people to see someone else who had the same problem that they currently have, but now it's fixed.
Trina, thank you, Trina.
Thank you, Trina. Mitzi Champion is another one of our moderators this evening. She's going to be answering beginner questions. She'll reach out and answer you in the chat. So be watching for that.
That's
way.
Just Mike Eads.
Michael Eads is another doctor, but he's a family doctor. He's not a psychiatrist. I'm talking about Dr. Georgia Ead.
Kim knows.
EDE. Yeah, not Dr. Eads, Kim, Georgia Ead.
Well, she's a doctor too.
Yeah, but we were talking about mental health. That's okay. Kim will post it in just a second.
Kane says, hey, Kane Hall. Doctor, I'm 23 years old, 5'8", 230 pounds, male. I have a canthos, nigricans, and skin tags on my neck. I have normal glucose levels, fasted and non-fasted. Should I be concerned?
Yes, Kane. You 100% have hyperinsulinemia. You 100% have metabolic syndrome. Okay? That's the bad news, Kane. Now, are you ready for the good news? You can reverse all that. You can make the skin tags shrink significantly, if not go completely away. You can make the acanthosis nigricans fade significantly, if not go completely away. You can lose a buttload of that extra stored fat that you hate by eating a meat-heavy ketogenic diet or a Ketovore diet or a carnivore diet. I would encourage you to do 90 days of beef, butter, bacon, and eggs.
What's up, 2 crazy ketos in the house?
2 crazy ketos.
Also moderating, so you better be on your best behavior.
Yep,
Joe and Rachel, they will.
All of our moderators are going to be trying to answer simple questions for you in the comments because we've got 2,400 people watching with answering questions. They'll block your butt if you say something that's inappropriate or rude or mean. So don't be mean, y'all.
Jesus don't like ugly.
Jesus don't like it when you're
Mick
mean.
Thornton, thank you so much for the super
thanks,
chat
Mick.
and the wow face. That's funny.
Wow.
Celestial, what do you think of me using turmeric powder in my keto food?
If you like the taste of turmeric, I think it's fine to use it. If you're truly eating a whole foods, real food, one ingredient ketogenic diet that's meat heavy, you're not getting any medical benefits from the turmeric. Okay. But if you enjoy it, I mean, I sometimes sprinkle some on my food. I like the taste of it.
Turmeric.
Yeah.
It's
that's how it's said on the comments.
Turmeric. It's not turmeric. Somebody commented on my video the other day. Do you edit your videos? I'm asking because of your accent and your dialect, your grammar. And I was like,
how could you edit out your?
I don't think I can change the way that I talk. Also, it's a vlog.
People are always talking about my accent, and I'm like, what accent?
Well, everybody has accents. What's funny, like everybody has an accent. We just all have different ones.
Not everybody. All those people making fun of my accent, they obviously don't have an accent, or they wouldn't be making fun of mine.
Whatever. Anyways, it's not like I was up giving a presentation. I was literally in my house.
Did you say y'all?
I don't even know.
Did you say directly?
Probably. I think the lazier I get, the more it's
Carlo B puts Indian spices on nearly all his meats. Yeah, absolutely. Unless spices cause you to have inflammation in your skin, your gut, your joints, then I think it's fine.
Julie, great question. What's the deal with oxalates?
Oh.
Oxalates, are they really that big of a deal?
Yeah.
Funny, because he just did a video
I
on that.
just made a video today about that. I'm going to post it tomorrow on this channel. So if you're not already subscribed to this channel and you're interested in oxalates, go ahead and hit the subscribe and the bell right now so that tomorrow when I post it, you'll get a notification. Yeah, it's going to be up tomorrow. I just made it today. I agree. I think it's a big deal. We need to talk about it.
Hey, Granny Berry's in the house.
Granny Berry is watching this evening. If you guys would like to say hi to Granny Berry, she's my 92-year-old paternal grandmother. She's staying with my parents in Alabama right now, and she loves watching us on the YouTube machine.
She loves seeing where everybody's from.
So say hi, Granny Berry, and where you're watching from. She freaking loves that.
Also, 2,600 people watching tonight. Awesome. If you haven't already shared this, do it.
Please share it.
That's how we reach new people, and people hear this message and hear your success stories and can find more information on how to become more autonomous in their health journey.
Every single one of you guys that's transformed your health with a proper human diet, you know about a proper human diet because someone shared it with you. So right now, reach right down there at the bottom of the screen and click that share button and share this video on your favorite social media so that we can help even more people reclaim their health.
We had 3,200 last week.
3,200. You guys think we can beat that tonight?
We went for 2 hours last week, too.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Cynthia says, hiya, any issue with using enzymes to help digest red meat I'm eating? I'm getting protein breath or mothball breath.
I think that some very few people might need pancreatic enzymes or ox bile initially when they start to eat lots of fatty meat, more than they're used to eating. Probably you won't have to do that permanently unless you've had multiple episodes of pancreatitis or had something that's damaged your pancreatic function.
Hey, Mattless, welcome back. Mattless says, Ken, you owe me $1,200 thanks to your diet scheme, since that's how much I've had to spend on new clothes over the past month. I'll be waiting for your check in the mail.
Mattless X has had one of the drawbacks of eating a proper human diet is that sometimes you have to buy all new clothes or new shoes because your feet will shrink too. I've had women yell at me because they had to resize their wedding band because it was falling off. I've had many people yell at me because they had to go to the optometrist and get new glasses because their prescription was now too strong. So I apologize to all those people, but I ain't going to send you $1,200. I will say you're welcome. And now it's time for you to teach your friends how to do it. Even though the American Diabetes, Heart Associations, and the Mayo Clinic are now trying to claim the discovery of the ketogenic diet. You guys know where this information's been coming from for the last 4 years. And so I'm glad they're on board, but don't let them take credit for this. You know the people. You know the giants upon whose shoulders we stand. Westman, Finnick, Volick, Finney, all these guys. These are the guys that brought this. The Mayo Clinic didn't do a damn thing to make the ketogenic way of eating mainstream. Okay? The American Diabetes Association didn't know shit from Shinola about how to reverse type 2 diabetes until Dr. Westman, Dr. Volick, and Dr. Finney taught them. Okay? And then with mouthpieces like me and other people on YouTube and the internet basically broadcasting the message, the ADA, all they could do is manage your diabetes chronically. So don't forget that.
Yeah, I think Lily is up 5 pounds since we got her.
You want me to get that dog? Come here, Lily.
Just put her up here.
Come here, girl. Come here. Come here. Say hi to everyone.
This is our standard poodle, Lily. She is a...
Don't call her a doodle. It triggers Neisha, and she's 35 weeks pregnant.
She looks like a doodle because she hasn't had a haircut. But she's a poodle. And she is meat-based. She's almost 100% meat-based now, and she loves eggs.
Our first dog ever that actually likes eggs.
She loves eggs. We're the Millers. What's up? I've been suffering from long COVID since November. Just started Carnivore 2 weeks ago. Will this diet help my symptoms? Please help. It is awful. And hello, Granny Berry from Arizona.
We're the Millers. Hey, if anything is going to shorten the duration of your symptoms or lessen the severity of your symptoms, then eating a proper human diet is going to play at least some part in that. Now, nobody's saying that a proper human diet is magic or miraculous. We're just saying that basically by eating a proper human diet, you're removing all the inflammatory slow poisons that you were eating before, and you're including lots of nutrient-dense, ancestrally appropriate foods in your diet. Right? Right, Lily? You're right.
She's very talkative.
Get out of here.
Put me down.
Don't play.
I want to go eat my liver.
I love it. Well, there was like a flurry of.
Yeah, I got them.
Okay, you got them? Okay.
Yeah. Were you done answering that?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Angela, for the super chat.
Anybody out there got a dad bod you're ready to get rid of? Because Mick Thornton said he lost the dad bod at 57 years of age. So obviously 57 ain't old. Thanks, Doc and Neisha, for sharing the good news about the proper human diet. Well done, Mick. Now teach your friends how to do it because they don't deserve to have a dad bod either. But now that one guy you don't really like, don't tell him. Let him keep his dad bod.
Saucy D, thank you. You are too hot to be laying
I am
your big
on fire.
leg against me, okay?
Let's hug up.
Please. I'm so sweaty. Stacy says, my cholesterol is great, but my HSCRP is high at 4.4. Should I be concerned, and what can I do to lower it?
Yeah, so HSCRP stands for high sensitivity C-reactive protein. Now, there's also a cardio CRP, and there's just a regular CRP. So all of these tests mean that you have either infection or inflammation somewhere in your body. Even the ones that say cardio CRP are not just about heart health. Okay, you can have an infected toenail. You can have a big bruise where you ran into the dresser last night on the way to the restroom. You could have a tooth that's just infected a little. You could have a smoldering bladder infection, or you could have a pending heart attack or cancer. Every single one of those things will raise your CRP. It's a very non-specific indicator that there's a problem somewhere in your body. So keep working with your doctor, keep reading, keep researching, keep listening to your body until you figure out what's causing it. Then you can fix it.
Tia says,
hey, Tia.
Why do some carnivore influencers say you have to count calories and be in a calorie deficit to lose fat and to not have too much fat? I don't know that it's okay. Some do, most don't. Most eat intuitively. Most eat as much as they want until they're full. Most don't count calories, fat, or protein.
Yep.
They just eat good fatty meat and go on with their lives.
There are many influencers in the keto space, in the carnivore space, who jumped on the keto bandwagon or the carnivore bandwagon because it was getting really popular. And they're like, hey, I can get a lot more influence if I start talking about this. But still, secretly, in their heart of hearts, they believe in the calorie in, calorie out model. They believe that if you want to lose weight, you need to move more and eat less. They don't trust your body. They don't trust your hormones. They don't trust your satiety and hunger signals. I trust your body, and you should trust your body too. These people are just ignorant currently of human physiology. Now, that doesn't mean they're permanently ignorant. I have hope for them that they'll stop saying these stupid things in the future. But currently, there's a few saying that, but it just means that they've got more reading to do.
I don't know many that are saying that,
and
most established carnivores that have done this long term are not doing that.
Yeah, it becomes quickly apparent after you've been carnivore for a while and you've worked with patients who are eating carnivore and worked with people online who are eating carnivore that counting calories is just lunacy. That's something that if you want to count calories, join Weight Watchers because we know how well that works.
Okay, so why do we say and most carnivores say you don't need to count calories or restrict calories? Because carnivore is meat, animal based. You're eating protein and fat, which are the two most satiating macros.
And what do you mean by satiating?
Which means you get full and you stay full.
Yeah.
It is extremely hard to overeat on carnivore, with the exception of eating excessive dairy.
Yep, absolutely.
So that's why we say there's no need. As far as fat goes, as long as you are not going out of your way to hit a fat macro, even when you're not hungry, then fat is fine. Yep. Fat attached to meat, great. Cook your meat in fat, preferably animal fat, and do about a 1-to-1 fat to protein ratio.
Yep.
But like, we don't measure. Kelly Hogan doesn't measure. I'm pretty sure Sean Baker's never measured in his life.
No.
Carnivore Yogi, I don't think she measures. No. Like the women and men that I know that are true carnivores don't do any of that.
No, we just eat fatty meat and eggs with the yolk until we're stuffed and can't eat another bite, and then we stop eating. And because that carnivore diet moved all of our satiety hormones into just the right position, we're not hungry again for many, many hours. We're full of energy, and we're not starving to death or hangry. It's kind of cool that it's like your body knows what it's doing when you stop poisoning it with the standard American diet.
If you hear a noise in the background, that's Lily eating her pig's ear.
She has pig's ear, beef lung, and pig trachea.
That's a cow's trachea.
Sheep trachea. Sheep trachea, yeah. So she's eating nose to tail when it comes to pet treats.
Those are what she teeths on. Yeah. Because she's getting her little baby teeth in,
Yeah. Christina, spinach is lowish carb, but it's very, very high in oxalates. It's actually the number one. The only thing higher in oxalates is if you put a ton of turmeric on your food. That's also very high in oxalates. So if you're sensitive to oxalates, spinach is not your friend. If you can tolerate some spinach and you love it, I think it's fine to eat a little bit, but don't think that spinach is somehow magically healthy or some kind of superfood, because it ain't.
Jordan, thank you so much. Hey, Neon Alex says, thanks for answering. You both are changing the world and changing my life for the better. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alex. Cecile, very proud of my husband, Bill. We've been on carnivore for 4 months. He's lost over 70 pounds, and his A1C went from 5.6 to 4.8.
Bill, booyah.
What's up, Bill?
Huzzah. Everybody give Bill a huzzah.
Tired of looking for a name. Welcome back. Good to see you. I'm doing OMAD. The only meal
that stands for one meal a day.
The only meal is in the morning. Is it okay to do a lipid panel and fasting insulin test the next day, morning after, about a 20-hour fast?
Yeah, that's a little longer. I'd like for you to try to fast a max of 14 hours before any lab draw. That goes for all you guys. So you may want to move your meal a little further into the day so that it's 14 hours ahead of when you're going to get your labs checked the next day. Now, I want all you guys to put in the comments, what has keto or carnivore done for you? Has it reversed your type 2 diabetes? Has it improved your A1C? Has it reversed your fatty liver, your obesity, your hypertension, your psoriasis, your eczema? Put it in the comments, because we have new people watching all the time. And when they see a comment like, hey, keto reversed my fill in the blank, they're like, what? Wait, what? I didn't realize that it would do that. So please put your story in the comments. Penny says it improved her rheumatoid arthritis symptoms. Frankie over 50 says it reduced my fibromyalgia pain. Look at all these comments, guys. Vince reversed his type 2 diabetes and lost 60 pounds. Lowered my triglycerides. No more chronic pain. Reversed diabetes. Off medications. Do you guys hear these comments? Look at these comments. This is the power of a proper human diet, okay? This is a power that no government official, no association can take away from you. Once you've learned the basic principles of a proper human diet, that's a superpower that you get to keep with you for the rest of your life. And not only do you get to benefit from it, but all your friends and neighbors get to benefit from it as well. I love you.
I love you too. Stop triggering me. Okay, guys. Those of you who are asking, yes, there were still a few tickets left to the PhD Virtual Summit. No more VIP. VIP is sold out. If you go to phdvirtualsummit.com, I think the link is in the description. This is the website. Look at us. Just look at us. And then you can click on Save My Seat, or you can just scroll down to the bottom and then click on $50 general admission, and you can get your ticket there. It will be in Nashville, September 17th. Details are on the website, so go on, head over there after this is over, or now if you want to.
Absolutely.
And check the details. We are so excited to have an in-person event.
I know. I can't wait to see all you guys in person.
Yeah,
it's going to be awesome.
We gave early access to our patrons. If you're interested in ever getting early access to things.
Yeah. Our patrons, they get the inside scoop. They knew weeks before the general public that Neisha was pregnant. They knew
Beckett, when I was pregnant with
Yep,
Beckett,
they
what
knew-
his name was.
Yeah, they knew what Bonnie's name was and what Beckett's name was weeks before. And the beautiful thing about
and other things
our
too.
private Patreon tribe is that they can keep a secret. We're like circle of trust. Do not tell anybody. And they're like, zip, I ain't telling nobody. But they know so many things that the general public does not know that's coming up in the near future. And so
They get personal info, professional info,
Yeah.
collaborations, and we just did. Well, not we. You just did an exclusive interview in there for just
with
the
Dr. Eric
patrons, too.
Westman, yeah, one of the creators, one of the research-based medical doctors who basically made keto what it is today. My patrons got exclusive access to ask him questions for a full hour.
We also do extra lives in there, much smaller crowd. We have 3,000 in here. Good job, guys.
All right, there we go.
Which is awesome. But we can't answer every single question, obviously. But in the Patreon group, you get a smaller group. And you can also send Dr. Gray a message if you want to. Yes. Thank you, Kim. There is a virtual admission to the summit. You do not have to pay for it.
It's free thanks to
Keto Chow. Woo!
Keto Chow Daily Minerals is sponsoring the virtual part of this summit. So if you can't make it to Nashville, you get to watch this on YouTube for free thanks to Keto Chow Daily Minerals.
Yeah, so big shout out to them. That was really awesome for them to do because it takes a load off of us and it gives access to as many people as possible, which is really what we would like. You know, we want everybody to have access to this information. What is wrong with
chasing a comment all the way to the top? There. Okay, I feel better. Thank you, Patricia, for the super chat. Everybody give a big thank you to Keto Chow for sponsoring the virtual part, so you don't have to pay to have access to the virtual part if you can't attend in person.
Are you going to be at the Keto Summit in Omaha?
When is it?
I don't know.
I don't
Somebody
know.
asked.
Maybe.
Have you talked to Jamie? Dr. Jamie?
Dr. Jamie Seaman, I would love to be there, and I'd love to speak. I don't know. I may have been invited. My ADD may have kicked in. Or
if she didn't message me, then he's not going to be there.
Yeah. If anybody, tell Dr. Seaman to message Neisha because it'll get lost in my mess if you message me.
He may have said yes. And
I may have said yes. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Hey, Keith, what's up? Howdy. After 100 days of strict carnivore, my blood pressure's still up on 3 meds. Weight is down. Triglycerides.
Wait, he lost
289 to 248.
41 pounds.
Triglycerides down from 125 to 59. I'm not changing anything else. Could it take much longer to see my blood pressure drop?
Yeah, it depends, Keith. Some people's blood pressure will come down within weeks of going on a proper human diet. Some people, it takes several months or even a year, year and a half. It depends on how long you've had it. It depends on how metabolically sick you were and for how long. It depends on what medications you're on. Some medications will actually slow down the metabolic healing process. So keep doing what you're doing. You're obviously gaining many, many victories. Eventually the blood pressure will come down. Now let's talk about blood pressure for just 1 second, because what I'm afraid is happening for Keith is that he's just going to the doctor and letting them check his blood pressure. Now for many people, you want to go turn that down a notch? Because I'm about to.
It's on 67.
Put it on 66. So many people don't check their blood pressure at home, and it's inappropriate for your doctor to rush you back in the hall and sit you down and quickly check your blood pressure and then make clinical decisions based on that blood pressure. That is not a real blood pressure. Check your blood pressure at home. Or if you're not going to do that, when you go to your doctor's office, make sure that they let you sit quietly in a quiet, dark, calm environment for 15 minutes and then check your blood pressure. That's a real blood pressure. Oh, that feels good.
I know. Hey,
I feel like I'm in church.
Don't roll back.
Oh, is she back there?
Right behind you. Yeah. Doug, everybody give Doug a wow.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Everybody give Doug
Doug
a shout
Warren.
out. 398 is what he weighed in today, under 400 pounds for the first time since 1999. His highest weight was 620 pounds.
Everybody hit the thumbs up for
Doug.
Doug Warren, son.
Congratulations, man.
Well done. Well
Awesome.
done. Keep it up. You're now in the 300 club. And one of these days soon, you're going to be in the 200 club. Just keep doing what you're doing. Have patience. Eat your meat.
Good job, man.
Well done.
Legion of One Stacker. Thank you, Dr. Berry. I've lost 31 pounds in 38 days on Carnivore. You have helped save my life.
That's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Chrissy. Hey again. I need advice. Friend put on a cardiac diet. Did well on OMAD and keto, and doc said she's nuts and needs the diet. She was 390 pounds and got down to 330.
So she lost 60 pounds, and her cardiac doctor didn't think that was a good diet for her.
She went OMAD keto.
Yeah. So I'm assuming the cardiac diet is the DASH diet. That's the diet that the AHA currently recommends. I predict that they won't be recommending the DASH diet for longer than 2 more years. And then they'll shut the hell up about that ignorance, because the DASH diet is a stupid calorie restriction, semi-starvation diet that nobody can stay on long term. It's just a dumb diet. And they'll start recommending, and they'll want to call it a Mediterranean low carb, or they'll want to call it a cardiac low carb, but it's going to be keto. That's what they're going to wind up recommending. So I would advise your friend Chrissy, if she enjoyed 1 meal a day keto, she needs to get back on that. That's going to protect her heart better than any other stupid diet that her cardiologist recommended.
Owls play. Thank you very much. I'm pregnant. You hadn't been around.
Hey, can we have a bump update, Captain America?
Yes, and also, everybody's been complimenting my shirt, which I think is funny.
I know it's my shirt. But
no, it's not. I bought it at
let's
Target.
see this baby. Look at this baby, Bonnie Blue. Mwah. I can't wait to meet her.
There it is.
I feel like she is going to be the sweetest, kindest, most loving, calmest baby.
Oh, for sure, calm. Absolutely. This kid is nuts. This is hard as a rock, by the way.
Yeah, it really is.
There's no room.
There's no jiggle. Let me see if I make it barely. No jiggle. No jiggle. That's
my belly
all.
don't jiggle.
That's all baby. All baby.
So almost 35 weeks.
Yep.
Getting close.
I can't wait. Are you excited or nervous or just ready for this to be over?
Yeah.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Be careful rolling around. You're gonna hurt her.
She'll yip if I hurt her. Your leg's so cool.
Will you stop touching me, please?
Baby bump. Yes. Everybody loves the baby bump.
Hey, Joel. Thank you. Oh, I just got mascara in my eye.
Uh-oh. Freddie Sip says, is beef, butter, bacon, and eggs hard on the gallbladder? So for the first few weeks, if you have a floppy, weak gallbladder that's full of sludge, you might have some gallbladder pain after you eat a fatty meal. But that doesn't mean it's going to damage your gallbladder in any way. What it's actually doing is strengthening the muscles in your gallbladder wall and helping to excrete all of that sludge. And basically it's cleaning your gallbladder out. But it might hurt for a week or two.
Somebody asked what I've been doing for stretch marks.
She's one of those.
She's one of those.
She's got great genetics, and she eats a great diet, which I'm sure helps a little.
Right,
but
I don't put anything on every single night on my bump. I put some rose oil on when I think about it, which is
she makes
once
me
a week.
do it.
Well, you do it too, but sometimes I do it. That's it.
Yeah, she's just got good genetics.
I'm not slathering up with the shea butter or anything like that.
Kimberly says you have a beautiful baby bump, and I agree.
Thank you. Come on Friday says, is keto good if your family tree has congestive heart failure?
If you have a lot of family members with congestive heart failure in your family tree, you 100% need to start keto tomorrow morning. Ketovore, Carnivore. That's how you're going to protect your cardiac function so that you can live to be real damn old and be out in the backyard playing soccer with your great grandkids when you're 95 years old. That's what a proper human diet will do.
Cherry says, went keto mid-February. I'm a 56-year-old woman, 7 weeks in blood work, triglycerides 58, HDL 50.
Beautiful.
Reverse T2, lowered blood pressure, long COVID, over 1 year. Symptoms are gone. Anxiety is gone. Off 5 meds, down 30 pounds. Down 145 pounds from my heaviest and doing carnivore. Way to go, Sherry.
Did everybody hear Sherry's story? And so on all the weight loss commercials, they'll say down at the bottom it says results not typical. right?
On keto,
Well,
it is typical.
That's kind of typical for keto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Cram says 2 months into my new diet and I've started having itchy skin and a weird numbing sensation in my upper body. What are your thoughts?
No clue. Probably not caused by your diet, Cram. You need to see your doctor.
Will Bonnie Blue be coming to Rebecca's fall retreat? Well, she'll have to because she's still going to be on the boob. So
That's right.
she'll be there. For those of you wanting to join us at a very intimate retreat hosted by our good friend Rebecca Farmer, you can go to her website, which is tailoredketo.health, and then her email is on there and you can contact her for details about these retreats. We will be going to Gatlinburg the end of October. I'm not sure if the dates are on there or not, but yeah, end of October, Gatlinburg. It's a beautiful time to be in the Smoky Mountains. So head over to her website. Is it in the description?
I don't think that one is in the description.
Okay, it's tailoredketo.health. So, yeah, and that's the baby's name in case you were wondering. Her name is Bonnie.
Bonnie Blue. I can't wait to meet her.
And that's not her whole name. She's going to have even more names than that.
Yes, she is, of course. Of course she is.
Beckett also has many names. Some of you may know that.
Does anybody know Beckett's full name? Put it in the comments if you think you know it.
Pop quiz. True fans.
What's Beckett Berry's full name?
True fans. Kim, you can't tell.
No, not you, Kim. Kim Howerton. You can't say.
The Sea Fish says, I'm having pancreatic pain last week. I have done a couple of 48-hour fasts, losing weight, but pancreas still hurts.
Yeah.
Just now, fasting 19.5
Yeah.
hours, blood glucose 64, ketones 3. Should I change what I'm doing?
No, sea fish. The sea fish. No, the sea fish. The diet is not having any effect. You need to go see your doctor. Any of you guys that are having chronic or recurrent pain in the pancreas area, that's an automatic doctor's visit. Okay, there can be very significant things going on in the background that have nothing to do with your diet. Okay, go see your doctor and get that checked out.
Tanya!
Did Tanya get it?
Yes, she got it. Charles William Beckett.
Charles William Beckett Solis-Berry.
Alex, hey Alex, thanks for the super chat. I have diabetes insipidus and I work overnight at a hospital. I've been drinking water with electrolyte powder and been urinating a lot more at work, so much that I can't tell if I need my meds or drinking too much fluid with electrolytes.
Okay, so
diabetes insipidus.
Yep.
Works on
so much
shifts.
that I can't tell if I need my meds or drinking too much fluid. I mean, with diabetes insipidus, I would think that you might just be drinking too much fluids. If you're using the flavored electrolytes, you might be someone who would benefit from getting the unflavored electrolytes. That way you don't get that positive reinforcement, that because some of the electrolyte powders taste really, really good, and you might wind up drinking them for the taste instead of just for the hydration and the electrolytes. So get the unflavored. What did I do? What's wrong? Oh, sorry. Yes.
Need my fan. Need my J-Pan fan.
Who sings that?
Who sings that?
Does anybody know who sings that? How does it go?
Behind my J-Pan fan.
Ain't you supposed to hold it like all seductive?
Like
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Tracy says my triglycerides went way down with keto. Yeah. Keto will cure your high triglycerides. So will carnivore. Dr. Beckett, that's his name. That's
Jerry,
right.
Thank you, Jerry. Thanks so much, Jerry. Michelle, can carnivore help with AMH fertility levels? I'm trying to conceive. Been trying for 5
Good
years.
question.
I thought PCOS and endometriosis was the cause, but other testing has showed my AMH levels are extremely low. I've been on carnivore for 2 months and I feel amazing.
Yeah. If any diet is going to help increase your odds of conceiving, it's a carnivore diet. I'm talking about a 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 fat to protein ratio carnivore diet, beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, cooked in butter with some butter on top. That's what, if any diet is going to increase your odds, it's carnivore, 100%. Yes. Don't you agree?
I do agree.
Yes.
Cynthia said June Carter Cash. You are correct. Kelly said Reese Witherspoon. You're kind of correct because she played her in the movie.
Right.
But June Carter Cash.
June Carter
correct
Cash.
answer.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing random trivia with Kid and Neisha.
Ivan, I think drinking distilled water or reverse osmosis water is the way to go. Now, both of these types of water, they are mineral-free waters. And so I rather than just drink water out of the tap or trust Coca-Cola with your water, I would use something like Keto Chow's Daily Minerals. So you put minerals back in your water after you've distilled it, because I want you to get rid of all the fluoride and chloride and glyphosate and who the heck knows what else is in your water. But then I do want you to have some minerals in your water. That's exactly what those are for.
Rita wants to tell you that she has no more RA symptoms, thanks to you both. And hit that like button. It's free to spread the word.
Thank you, Rita.
Thanks, Rita.
Thanks so
yes,
much.
Hit the thumb. Hit the thumb. Oh, thank you, Mr. Vegas. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Kathy, I didn't know we still cared about stretch marks from birthing human. Yes, many women do care.
Yeah, a lot of women care.
Many women. Why? That's why there's so much money to be made for all those creams at the store.
All the creams and lotions.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not saying
none of which work, by
care.
the way. Okay, there's not even the stuff by Dr. Perricone. I have experimented with and researched all this stuff. There is nothing you can buy over the counter that is going to truly make your stretch marks disappear.
And it doesn't matter. Like everybody has stretch
it doesn't
marks.
matter.
Okay? Dr. Ray has stretch marks.
I have stretch marks on my booty.
On his big old booty.
Yeah, I had a big old booty.
I've got stretch marks on my hips where I went to bed stick straight and woke up with a butt in high school. It was really weird.
And all of a sudden you had stretch
but
marks.
I don't have stretch marks from my pregnancy. It's really weird. But yeah, stretch marks are just part of, don't freak out about it. It's fine.
Jade has a question about Quest chips and Quest bars. I think they're a complete and utter waste of money. They're not part of the proper human diet. If you'd like to have an occasional treat, I think they're way less bad than eating a bag of Doritos or eating a Snicker bar. But don't for a minute think that Quest chips and Quest bars are real food. They're not. They're highly processed. They've been engineered to hit the bliss point. I don't recommend them, but if you want an occasional treat, they're way less bad than Doritos and Ding Dongs.
They're delicious.
They're tasty. Yes.
Do you know why they're delicious?
Why?
Because they're junk food.
That's exactly right.
Keto junk food.
Keto junk
still
food.
Junk food.
100%.
Listen, I get it. They taste great.
Yeah.
And as a tool, they are fantastic. But
To get
they
you
should
started.
not be part of a proper human diet.
Yeah.
They are something to get you through the transition from coming off the standard American diet. And if you're trying to get your kids off the Doritos and the Cheetos, I think they're great.
Yep.
There's another one. Kim, is it called Hello Chips? Is that what they're called? I think they have better ingredients. They don't taste as good.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry.
they do have better ingredients.
I triggered somebody. Oh, Karen, when I said Snickers bar. I'm sorry, Karen. I'm sorry. I didn't know that was your jam back in the day.
What do you eat if you want a treat? A stick of butter?
Oh, somebody. Yeah. Well, a treat would be
Oysters.
Oysters would be
Now that's
real
coming
food.
from, listen, okay, look. When people ask these questions and we say stuff like that, I understand that that's not actually helpful. Okay, so here's something helpful.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
There's about 1,000,001 recipes on the internet for a keto version of whatever it is that you will like. All right, our best friend, our helper, or I don't know what to call her. If she wasn't around, we would not function. Melissa has a wonderful vlog, Cooking Keto with Faith.com.
I just typed it into the chat box.
She has many, many, many recipes on there that are Dr. Berry and Neisha approved, including some desserts.
Desserts, yes. And they're freaking...
And they're delicious. I would say the cleanest and the closest to carnivore would be the lemon curd because it is mostly egg and a little bit of lemon zest and some sweetener. And then Maria Emmerich has a great chocolate pudding recipe.
Yep.
There's just so many things out there that you can utilize when you're like, I gotta have something.
Kim Howerton has a ton of great dessert
Kim
recipes, including a keto tiramisu, which she made for my birthday a few years back. I still remember it. It was divine.
And her pumpkin bread.
Oh,
she just typed it.
Yes,
her pumpkin bread is...
It's best I've ever had.
So good. And I realize it's summer and maybe you don't want something pumpkin flavored, but we just wait till October gets here. Okay.
Yeah. Post a link to your pumpkin bread recipe, Kim. I don't mind at all.
There's so many free recipes on the internet. Kim Howerton, the ketonist. She has a YouTube channel where she has recipes. Melissa's blog, Maria's blog, and they're free. Or you can buy a keto cookbook. Just be careful going on Pinterest, okay? Because a lot of recipes say keto, and the ingredients are not actually keto. The carb count is very, very high. The serving size is teeny tiny to make the macros appropriate. So be careful when getting on Pinterest. But these people that we've mentioned, 100%, the recipes are going to be legit.
Kurt Bryan says, I believe Dr. Westman recommends sugar-free Jell-O, and you're exactly right. Especially if you're just starting keto and you jonesing for that sweetness. Sugar-free Jell-O.
You can make Jell-O though with
collagen. Yeah, but that's what Jell-O is.
Yeah,
it's
but
just
clean collagen.
Yeah, right.
Without and add your own. So we make it with electrolytes. We use Redmond's electrolytes, Ultima electrolytes, whatever electrolytes that you like. Add them to collagen. I think it's Maria's recipe. Put it in the refrigerator. Ta-da! Clean Jell-O.
Yeah,
it's easy.
Does Melissa have the chocolate pudding recipe on her blog?
No, because it's Maria.
That's Maria Emmerich's. The chocolate pudding. It's carnivore. Oh my God, I always think I can eat a gallon of it, but it's so full of fat and protein. I eat a cup of it. I'm like, oh, that's it. I'm done. Yeah. But it's so good. Good.
It's very easy though for those of you who eat or have a history to eat the chocolate pudding, and it trigger you wanting something that's not the chocolate.
You got to
pudding.
watch for that.
So keep that in mind. And
if you're a sugar addict, then you might not need to go down that road. Just keep in mind that food is nutrition and information, not necessarily entertainment. And if what I just said confused you, you maybe should think about that later. Julie, Julie, welcome. This is her first time to watch us live.
Hey,
anybody else, this is your first live that you've ever watched? Type new in the comments so we can welcome you.
Hey, Shelly, what's up? 8 months on carnivore to heal my skin issues. I'm 5'8", 130 pounds. LDL 323. It was 108.
Yep.
HDL 150 was 100. Triglycerides 50 were
Beautiful.
48. A1C now 5.9 from 5.4. Fasting insulin 5.7. Fasting C-peptide 1.8. What are your thoughts? I had a breast explant 8 weeks ago.
Yeah. So you're going to have to give your body time to heal.
Congratulations on having an explant.
Yeah. I think you'll be happy long term, but that could mess up your lab results. I'd get them rechecked in 3 months after that's completely healed. Oh, here comes Beckett Berry.
Yeah,
you guys want to say hi to Beckett?
You're going to want to get those labs checked anyways after having your implants taken out, just to see how your body's reacting. I assume it's going to react really well.
Sherry Morgan says a yummy treat that works amazing is a Quip chocolate powder with ghee mixed in. It tastes like brownie batter. Oh, Sherry, that sounds nice. That's smart. So you could just mix butter with one of Health Codes protein powder, any flavor, whatever your flavor, any protein powder, you can mix it with butter or ghee. What?
Guys.
What?
I have an announcement.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
I bought.
Your water broke?
Shut up.
No. Okay.
I bought the Ninja Creamy.
What's that?
Ice cream maker machine that also makes smoothie bowls and I don't know, something else. Anyways,
smoothie bowls.
I will let you guys know what I think about it because I've been hearing a lot. I know some of you already have it, but it's supposed to make the best milkshakes. The reason I got it is when I had Beckett. Should we talk about this?
Yeah.
Okay. When I had Beckett, we kept the placenta. Hi, baby boy.
Hi, boy. Yeah?
Oh, okay.
Come say hi to everybody. Come say hi.
You don't have to.
If you want to. You want to do some work? No? Okay.
You have a piranha.
Oh, you got a piranha? Yeah, show everybody your piranha.
Wow. How cool is that?
What color is that?
Pink. No, it's not.
Yep.
No,
He always gets purple and pink confused.
That's his problem. It's just purple. He gets pink right, but
purple wrong. I wonder if he's got just a touch of color blindness.
It's purple.
Thank you, Cindy, for the super chat.
Really
Holla is new. Welcome. Change your handle. That might be offensive to some people.
It is purple.
Yes, Kimberly. She ate the placenta. We brought it home.
Well, we chopped it up and froze it.
Yep.
In little chunks, like people do with liver a lot. You hear them say that they do that. And then we mixed it in with blueberries, raspberries, strawberries.
Made a smoothie.
And made a smoothie.
Yep.
And that's what I ate the first 20. Well, first I ate pizza. Then I ate pizza.
And I had a couple of smoothies with it in there. So I guess I'm a cannibal.
He took a sip.
Yeah, I guess I'm a cannibal.
Um,
But I think that it's ancestrally appropriate. Most mammals eat their placenta, and they don't do that just to hide the scent from predators. They do that so that they don't waste all of the nutrition that they use to build that beautiful placenta. They get that nutrition
it's
back.
very nutrient rich.
Yeah.
Look it up. Not everybody's going to do this.
You don't
and
have
that
to.
is
It's not a
fine.
requirement.
You can get it encapsulated if you want to. This just seemed, and it was not like it just was like very irony tasting, but it wasn't bad.
It tasted
all.
like iron, not like irony, because that's a
Iron.
yeah.
Ish.
Yes. Serena, I'm going to post our mailing address in Patreon. I know it is listed on some of my YouTube lives, our mailing address, but I'm going to post it in Patreon so you can send Neisha something.
Is that like cannibalism? I mean, I feel like cannibalism is eating actual human.
Well, you know, biting
it's an organ.
your fingernails is cannibalism, technically.
That's true.
Right.
Eating a booger is
Eating
cannibalism.
a booger is cannibalism.
Swallowing your snot.
Right.
I'm just kidding. What are your thoughts on being keto while breastfeeding? Mackenzie,
100%.
great question. I did keto carnivore with my last pregnancy and breastfed with no issues. I was mostly meat-based. I ate very few vegetables the entire time. I breastfed for 20 months. I will be doing that again this time. The best advice I can give anyone, especially right now, who's wanting to breastfeed, if you don't have someone in your family that knows a lot about breastfeeding, is super supportive, you don't have a good support system, that you hire a lactation consultant. They will be worth every single penny, because while breastfeeding is natural and it comes babies have great instincts, moms need help. You're not meant to do this on your own. Get somebody to help you, and you can be successful. It's mostly to do with having a good latch, spending enough time with baby skin to skin, and nursing frequently. Okay, it's not super complicated, but support is very important.
Yeah. So skin to skin, nursing on demand, very, very frequently, and lots of electrolyte water. Is that the three bigs?
Support and latch. I would say latch is number one, especially if you're a first time breastfeeding
getting
mom,
it right.
Because it doesn't happen right away. Like babies, they're just like, blah, blah. You have to know what you need help. Okay. And that's okay. It's a good thing. Coming from a labor and delivery nurse background, also a lactation counselor. So.
Two Crazy Ketos posted a link to your baby registry.
Oh, thanks guys.
Thanks guys. You did not have to do that.
Yeah, I'm having a virtual baby shower on my YouTube channel, so if you want to watch me open up gifts, it's coming Saturday.
Latch is huge, says Jack. Yeah,
yes,
Jack,
very important.
because Jack knows.
I bet.
Yes, James says cheese can cause mucus. Yes, many of us, too much dairy, liquid dairy, or even cheese can cause us to have too much mucus. I'm one of those people. If I drink too much, even heavy cream, I'll be like, so yeah.
Hey, Cindy Green, thank you so much.
Welcome, Grow Love Bear.
The Beast says, I've lost 50 pounds on carnivore. I need to lose 70 more, but I was thinking of doing some bodybuilding. Should I lose the weight first?
Nope.
And can you build big muscle on carnivore?
Yeah, 100%. You need to keep doing your carnivore diet and start lifting heavy things. And I want you to take your measurements now before you start, because you're going to have a almost miraculous degree of body recomposition. Your shoulders and chest are going to get bigger. Your waist and your hips and all that's going to get smaller. You're literally going to go back to the shape that you wanted to be. For how many years you've been daydreaming about this? You're about to make this happen in real life. That's awesome.
Yeah, Kim Howerton's been lifting heavy things.
Yes,
you know?
she has. Yes, she has. And you should see her muscle.
Important.
I got to feel it last time.
Oh.
Yes, I felt her muscle.
Where were you?
Where
were you guys last time?
Where were we, Kim? I can't even remember.
Too many places.
Grow Love Bear, first time watching. Welcome, Grow Love Bear.
Cat and Mouse says, type 2 diabetic, went carnivore 3 weeks and surprise pregnancy! Congratulations! Yep. I'm in my first trimester and morning numbers are up 120 to 140. The rest of the day it's 80 to 100. Should I be worried? And what can I do?
I would not worry at all. Get a CGM, have your doctor write you an order, and just watch your CGM, and then get your A1C checked. And you might even have to wind up getting it checked monthly to prove to your midwife or your obstetrician that you're not gestational diabetes, because they'll see that morning blood sugar and they don't know, like you know and I know, that many carnivores have a higher morning blood sugar, even though their A1C is splendiferous. So this is an excellent opportunity for you to teach your doctor that's taking care of this pregnancy and everyone that works with him that this is how human blood sugars are actually supposed to look.
I heard there's a CGM shortage.
I heard a cardiologist on Twitter try to intimate that, but I've not seen any reliable
I find that hard to believe
news
since
coverage.
NutriSense is
Yeah.
literally making it part of their program.
Yeah, I think that's a myth that the low-fat people, the calorie in, calorie out people, they're trying to start that rumor to try to blame it on the keto people, because a lot of us use CGMs to prove to our doctor how stupid their nutrition advice is. I don't think that's real.
Lisa, hey.
Thank you, Lisa.
All right, we need to wrap it up.
Okay. You see one more good one you want to get?
No, I don't.
Okay. Any announcements you got that we need to make?
One more time, if you want to attend the PhD Summit in person in Nashville, Tennessee, it is PhDvirtualSummit.com.
Website looks like that. No,
it
it
doesn't.
don't
No,
look
it
like
doesn't.
that. Hang on.
It's like this, and if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there are still some general admission tickets.
Just touch the screen and scroll.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, it's a
screen.
Mac. It didn't do
Okay.
that.
VIP is sold out, but general admission is still available. So head on over, and if you don't want to come to the in-person, don't worry. We're going to have a virtual summit, and it's FREE.
FREE.
Thanks to Keto Chow. Send them a thank you on Instagram
Absolutely.
and Facebook. Show them some love on their
Absolutely.
live streams.
Yep.
Two Crazy Ketos, who's moderating, is going to be helping us out with the virtual summit. If you got to spend time with us on our last virtual summit, you know how amazing they are. So we're
Is
really
Kim
excited.
Howerton going to get to come?
We're really excited to have. Let me finish talking. We're really excited to have Two Crazy Ketos
Yes.
back with us. They're amazing. Kim Howerton is going to be there. Nurse Cindy.
Yes.
And obviously us as well. And we're super excited. Come hang out with us in Nashville. Nashville is a happening city, y'all. It's a happening city. Thanks to our moderators tonight for helping us out.
Yes. Two more things. I'm going to be posting a video on this channel tomorrow about oxalates, the foods highest in oxalates, and why you may very well need to avoid high oxalate foods. Then also, if you had a question tonight that did not get answered and you'd like to have more access to me and get your questions answered, become a patron on patreon.com. There's a sign up down in the show notes. It's a quick sign up. We do 4 additional live Q&As inside of our private protected Patreon tribe each and every week.
Yeah.
You can get all your questions answered.
You get early access to new content. You get input.
Yep.
We ask for patron opinions before we ask any other opinions.
Yeah, they get first dibs on everything.
Yeah.
And
they're the
they'll be the first
Watch
people
it.
in the world to know
Okay.
when Neisha's water breaks.
Yeah. Well, after,
Yeah,
our family.
Right. Yeah. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks so much. If you feel like we talked about something that might help a friend or family member tonight, feel free to share this video with them. That's how we reach new people.
Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Neisha.
It's in the description.
Yep.
Instagram is Neisha Loves It. He's on Instagram too, but he's never on there.
I am every now and then. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Oh, listen. What's he saying?
He's singing Frozen. Ah.
Sing it, Beckett. Okay,
He
he's done.
stopped now.
That's it. Thanks, guys. If you're a patron, I'll see you tomorrow night at 6 p.m. If you're not a patron yet, I'll see you next Monday night.
Love
See you later.
Bye.
Thank you.
It's not her fault. It's my fault.